If you think you're seeing a lot more of those eye-catching buses around Lincoln County lately, it's no accident. Lincoln County Transit is expanding in several ways, and the timing couldn't be better. As gas prices keep pushing higher, Lincoln County Transit is moving on several fronts to keep up with demand. Not only can you ride a bus between Lincoln County cities, there are now loops running 6 days a week in Lincoln City and 7 in Newport. Susie Voss has been with the County Transit Agency 15 years, and this could be the busiest time yet.
Lincoln City had a little bit of a slow start, but I think it was that we didn't get as much publicity out as we could. But I just took a glance at the stats, and it's averaging 70 a day. And as a matter of fact, on July 2nd, they had 99. And it's wonderful because with dial-a-ride, people have to call ahead and make appointments. But with the loop, all they have to do is decide 5 minutes before they want to go and go to the bus stop, and there it is, and they can go wherever they want to. And it's about an hour for a loop for both of them. Newport has been, it took off like that. It was really great. And it's averaging 70 a day or thereabouts too, so it's just super. We mesh with all the different stops. We try to coordinate the schedule. Sometimes that isn't completely possible, seeing as how we only have 4 round trips on the intercommunity buses, and we have 7 on the loops. But we try to intermesh those so that if somebody wants to go to Newport from Lincoln City, they can ride the loop to a transit stop, and then they can take the transit bus down here and do the same thing back.
Ridership system-wide grew from 8,325 in May to 9,049 in June. Overall, there's a 10% increase from this time last year. What Lincoln County residents and visitors notice is an effort to reach as many potential riders as possible. Take the recently started Coast to Valley Express. The link between Lincoln and Benton County gives priority to seniors and persons with disabilities for medical appointments in Corvallis. Right now, the service runs Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Transit Program Director Cinda Bruce says the route is becoming more popular.
Medical access is an issue for a lot of residents of Lincoln County, and we're doing things both locally and regionally to try to assist in some of those issues. It's basically a curb-to-curb service for people who live locally within the Newport area. Our bus would pick them up at their curb and take them out to the Blodgett Cafe, where we meet up with the Benton County bus, and the passengers transfer buses. Our bus brings their people back to our county, and their people take our passengers to their county. Since our own drivers know our areas better, it makes for more of a seamless system.
There's another way Lincoln County Transit is trying to help during this time of constantly increasing energy costs. Carpools and van pools are no longer just limited to those who work in metropolitan areas. They're rapidly gaining interest in more rural places, like the Central Oregon coast.
There are a lot of people who live in Lincoln City and work in Newport. There's also a lot of people who live in Newport and work in Lincoln City. I think there's also commuters who would like to come in from South County and East County. And even I've heard as far as from Corvallis into the Hatfield Marine Science Center. So there's a lot of potential for this type of service. It's just getting out the surveys and seeing what the people are going to be willing to do.
To be successful, van pools and carpools must bring commuters together. That's where Lincoln County comes in. The rideshare software system matches workers with similar schedules. There are also federal subsidies available for up to 50% of operational costs.
Well, we are working with the city managers within the county and my supervising commissioner, Bill Hall, to try to get some information, see what the costs are for the van pools, mostly see what the interest is. If there's an interest in those types of services, we will be moving ahead with them. The city managers seem to think that there's a huge interest out there. We do have several large employers that it would work well for.
Right now we're using 15 passenger vehicles, and the one right behind us is a 20 passenger, and I'm hoping within no time that we're going to have to swap to 20 passengers because the ridership will be that much that we're going to have to go to the bigger buses. Gets more people off the roads, cuts down on the carbon footprint, it keeps us livable. In the summertime especially, the traffic is really bad, so the more cars we can get off the road, the better.
There's a full rundown of all Lincoln County bus schedules if you go to the county's homepage and click on the transit logo. Bus schedules, fares, and rules are also available by calling Lincoln County Transit at 265-4900.